time, let the moment roll. A good cigar's more than smoke, it's medicine for the soul. Stories burn slow like the embers glow. In the leaf and life, we let the good times flow.
I don't know why I feel nervous.
Yeah.
What's up, cigar family? This is Joe and Trey.
And this is Leaf and Life podcast, episode 9. Is it 9 now? 9
Episode
or 10?
9.
Yeah. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you enjoyed the last episode. Our numbers are still growing, so thank you all for that. We're going to try something new tonight. We're going to do a Guess the Cigar. We got Joe's wife, Hesper, is giving us some unbanded or hidden banded cigars, and we're going to smoke and try to figure out what they are.
Okay. Dude,
And wow.
she even made her own band for this. Not sure if you could see that. But whatever they are, they look like they have a lot of age.
Definitely. So this wasn't something you were saving.
I don't know. So, as you can see, she actually made her own band, which is pretty darn cool. We have no idea what these are. She came...
Nice looking wrapper.
Like it really does.
Not quite a Maduro, but like a Rosado or something maybe.
Yes. Yeah, almost like a Rosado. Oh, she's looking at the... And as you can see, look at the age.
Yeah, I don't know if you can...
On that cellophane. So,
yeah, it looks like it's about a Corona.
Yeah. So this will be interesting because we have no idea what it is. Did this come out of my humidor, or was this something you purchased? So it came out of my humidor. She's sitting in here with us, by the way. She's going to smoke the same cigar at the same time as us. So she just confirmed this is a Corona.
Corona Gorda.
Corona
so like
Gorda.
5.5-ish by 46 normally.
Yeah. But it's got a beautiful band on it. I mean, beautiful band, beautiful wrapper on it. It's got a cool band too. I kind of like this. Good job, Hesper.
Not getting much off the wrapper. I mean, tobacco, obviously.
I'm getting almost like a hay flavor, a hay smell off of the wrapper.
Going for a cold draw.
What you gonna light up with today? I mean, what are you gonna cut?
I knew what you meant. I was gonna go with I'm going with the V.
Okay, I'm doing the same thing. And we do have, just so all you guys know, so basically the way this is gonna work, we actually found this off of another. I will give credit where credit is due. We found this idea off of Holtz Cigars. They do a podcast themselves, and we thought it was awesome, so we decided to do it ourselves. And of course, they have a whole staff, so there's a little more high tech than ours will be.
And they have all of Holtz at their disposal.
Yes, exactly, exactly. So, but that being said, I'm excited about this. So what we're going to do is we are going to smoke a little bit of this, take a cold draw, smoke a little bit of it, and we're going to come up with some guesses. And when we come up with a guess, we'll talk about where we think it's from, all that kind of good stuff. When we come up with a guess, my wife Hesper will give us a clue, and the clue will be something about the cigar, which will help us kind of guess. And we'll do that 3 times. So at the end, we'll either guess it right or she'll have stumped us. And if she stumps us, then props to you.
Yeah.
But before we get started, obviously we got to do our shameless plug. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share, of course. And again, light up while we're smoking or while we're doing this. Light one up. Let us know what you guys are smoking. Let us know what you think of this, what we're doing today, and give us some comments. The last episode we did, we had a lot of good comments, so we appreciate that. And we'll continue to give shout outs as we and I say that and I forgot to write down the people we were supposed to shout out.
Somebody, I didn't realize that somebody else said what they were smoking.
No, they didn't say, but just I appreciate people commenting.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to give you a shout out just for commenting. But all that being said, let's go ahead and see what we get here.
It's almost like, I don't know, it's like almost like a citrusy sweetness.
I was gonna say like almost like an apricot.
Just, I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, it's definitely citrusy. Very good.
Let's light them up.
And Hesper is smoking with us. She's smoking the same cigar. And I'm a little nervous that we might not be able to figure this out, even though it came out of my humidor. Obviously, it's been aged very well.
Well, I mean, it's a standard Parejo, so there's nothing about the size or shape that gives it away, obviously. Which is, I mean, probably for the best for the game. There was something we could look at and be like, oh, that's a whatever. It wouldn't be quite as fun.
Well, when she first did this, when we first started talking about it, she was like, I want to do the halftime, but that's obvious. If she came out with the halftime, it would be pretty obvious.
Yeah.
What? Again, though, I just want to show you guys. This came out of my humidor. That's got some really good age to it. And I don't know by the cellophane, by the fact that it has age, for the fact that I have a lot of things that have been resting in my humidor for a while. I know one thing that it's not, by the size and by the wrapper. It's not an Amazon basin, which has been sitting in my humidor for a long time.
That'd have been hard to take the band off, too.
Yeah, that's true. That would have been a giveaway, huh?
But next time, give me a basin.
And it's not,
and give him something else.
Yeah.
It's not a mortal coil, because that's a bigger cigar.
I think a little pepper to start, so I want to say it's a Nicaraguan.
Yeah. And just because we say it every episode, a little tingle on the tongue.
Yeah.
It's actually a good amount of pepper.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm getting, again, some A notes. Mm-hmm. For those of you that can't hear Hesper, she said it's definitely got some sweetness to it. She doesn't have a mic. So I'll interpret what she says for you.
It's real pepper forward, almost like a red pepper.
Yeah, it's definitely
Like not like more spicy than like a black pepper.
It's good though.
Mm.
You did good so far, because I don't know what it is off of
Your new favorite cigar.
it. Hey, I'm just impressed. I'm still impressed with the band. You did
Cool.
good. That's good. I'm definitely getting a little more of the citrus note as well.
Mm-hmm.
I am. All right. So, by the amount of pepper I'm getting, definitely saying it's from Nicaragua.
I would, yeah, definitely say Nicaragua.
And again, that
At least it's mostly Nicaraguan tobacco.
yeah, exactly, yeah. And by the wrapper, again, like you said, it's I want to say maybe like a Habano Rosado.
Yeah, Rosado or like maybe a Corojo or something.
It could be a Corojo.
It's not. I mean, I wouldn't call it a Maduro.
No, dude, I'll tell you what. I'm so nervous we're not going to get this right. My hands are sweaty. My palms are sweaty.
There's no stakes here really, other than our pride.
Yeah, and it came out of my humidor, man.
You don't even have to publish this if you don't like the way it turns out.
Yeah.
Be like, episode 9, take 2.
It's going to be Patreon only. So do we want to make a guess and then get a clue, or get a clue and make a guess?
No, we'll
Make a guess.
make a guess and
Okay.
we'll get a clue. Before we make our first guess, just because I think with my palms being sweaty, I think
You
we might
need a little
need to take a little sip of this drink. You want to tell them what we're
So
drinking
this
today?
is, since I figured we were doing a blind cigar, I bought this without knowing anything about it. It's the copper and cast. I mean, it sounded good. Got a 7-year age statement. It's an MGP product, which is like we're like figured we like the Penelope.
Yeah, Penelope.
But it's copper and cask.
It really does.
So straight bourbon whiskey, barrel proof, 59.4% ABV, which is 118 proof.
Okay,
Can't read that tiny writing.
that's pretty good.
So
And Hesper is drinking herself an old fashioned.
cheers.
Here's the episode 9.
Episode 9.
Light them up. Leave them life. It's actually good. Good blind pick.
It wasn't expensive either. It was less than $40. I was like, for a barrel proof,
Yeah.
7-year age statement bourbon, that's not a bad buy, I don't think.
All right, take one or two more puffs, and then we're gonna make our first guess, and then we will get our first clue. And I have a feeling the first clue is probably gonna be this Nicaraguan, since that's what we already got. But if it is, I don't know. That's what she was gonna say. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna say it's the Southern Draw Firethorn, and that's just a wild guess.
You said Southern Draw Firethorn.
I don't even know if you had any of those in your humidor or not,
I
but
I can neither confirm nor deny. No, I'm just kidding. I did not. So, I'm gonna say I'm trying to think of things that I have in my humidor. I'm gonna say it's. I don't know if they make that in this size, but because I know it came out of my humidor and it has age on it, I don't even know what size I have in my humidor. This is bad, folks. So, but I'm gonna say the CAO Pylon.
I think it's Pylon. Yeah.
Pylon. Okay. Hesper, give us our first clue. It's bad that I don't know the sizes of cigars in my humidor.
Okay, clue number 1. The company that made this cigar was founded in 2015, and this cigar was named in the top cigar of the year for 2015.
It's definitely not a CAO. It could be in the range of the Firethorn, but I'm ruling that out because I know that's not my humidor. That is a good clue. Good job.
I had something else in mind that kind of leads me in that direction, though.
All right, so 2015. So I'm gonna say it is a boutique brand.
Yeah.
Although I will say this thing has just about a perfect burn line.
Yeah, mine's the same.
Uh, Hesper's already 3/4 of the way through hers. My wife is a super fast smoker.
I haven't smoked any more than
I
that.
know.
Mine sits down so
Feel like the pepper has subsided a little bit.
Definitely not as strong. Still there, but not like
Yeah.
it's not as in your face as it was in the beginning. A little bit of like hay, kind of barnyardish note.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I
I've
mean?
been getting the hay the whole time. So while we're still smoking it down a little bit, any new cigar news or anything?
Actually, I got a few things. Let me
Okay,
open
so
up my notes here.
this is Cigar News by Trey.
Ding, 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 ding. So, kind of, we talked a little bit about this last episode, but there's another generational cigar ban throughout the whole island of the Maldives, or I don't know if it's a chain of islands or just one island. But anybody born, or if you're not 21, or no, you're born after January 1st, 2007, you are banned from ever buying tobacco or using tobacco in the Maldives, and that also applies to visitors to the country, not just residents.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Wow.
and it's like a $3,000 fine or something. It's crazy. Yeah, so that's yeah, that was a big thing as far as news, and I had a few notable new releases. The Joya de Nicaragua, the Cuatro Cinco Secret Cask, which I don't know if you know. Did you ever smoke the Cuatro Cinco?
Yeah.
Which I thought they were really good. They have some that have been aging, or the tobacco has been aging in barrels since 2013 when the first cigar came out. Like they did, I think they did an LE that was, I forget the size it was in. Um, and then they came out with like a tweaked version as a regular production. This is supposed to be the same blend as the original, but with this aged tobacco, and it's in a 6x54 box press.
Okay.
Which then they're going to be, it's like an MSRP of $18.95 a cigar. What else? Anybody that's into it, I've never smoked one, but the Alec Bradley Fine and Rare 2025 is supposed to be shipping this week. I know that's always seems to be, I see, retailers and people making big deals out of it, but I just never got into it. But they are supposed to have like 10 different types of tobacco in it, between like, it's like something, just the wrapper, and then like 6 different types of binder and 3 different fillers or something like that. Something crazy. It was crazy. So, I mean, I guess, it's technically worth it's supposed to be worth the price. This one, the next two I am excited about. The Tatuaje Series P Honduras is actually already out. If you can find them, I've looked and haven't been able to find anything. But there's 4 different Vitolas, and they're all below $5 a piece MSRP. Which, it's a Cuban sandwich cigar, but this is coming out of the Honduras factory.
Gotcha.
And then the Boris Karloff 2025 Robusto is shipping next week. Supposed to be shipping next week. And this time, I don't know. I mean, we smoked I think it was a Corona, wasn't it?
Yeah, I want to say it was.
For the January release, which that one they did 1,000 boxes of 20. This one there's going to be 2,000 boxes of 20.
Okay.
And it's a 5.25 by 52 Robusto at an MSRP of $15 a cigar. And the difference to the other one, it all looks basically the same, the boxes and everything, but where the first one the box was black, this one the box will be white.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm definitely going to have an eye out for those.
Yeah, no doubt.
But that's about it. I thought I had more stuff than that right down, but I guess more new releases than news. But
yeah, well, new releases are important.
Yeah,
it's what keeps things fresh. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to smoke this down just a little bit, and we will be right back. All right, we are back. We are about at the halfway mark of this cigar, and
still really good.
Yeah.
You're picking up a little like cedar note,
Yes,
and like
when I
not
said
like
that.
still getting that kind of, the peppers died down pretty much, and a little sweetness still to it. You got another guess?
Yeah, because the color, I think I have this in my humidor. I'm gonna say maybe again, I don't know the size that I have in my humidor, but I'm gonna say the warped Eloso.
Solid guess.
From the notes that I'm getting and everything.
I'm gonna go, and I don't know how long they've been around or when they actually started, but I feel like they're relatively a newish company as far as making their own cigars. But the Aganorsa leaf, the rare leaf Corojo,
Okay.
and I don't even know if they make it in this size, but
I do have some in my humidor there.
I know you like the Aganorsa stuff.
And I don't know how long Aganorsa has been around.
I think they've been growing tobacco for a while, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how long they've actually been making their own cigars. I know, like, because they make like the JFR stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They're another one like we were talking about off camera, that how many cigar companies make cigars for other companies, or
Yeah.
like there's only so many farms and factories, and they make a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about that with the bourbon, which got us into talking about it for cigars. How, you know, for smaller companies, obviously, they may not have their own farm, so having having someone else farm it for them, and then they blend it, and make it their own. All right, so Hesper, we made 2 more guesses. Do you want to give her your mic real quick so she could tell us our second clue?
Okay. Clue number 2. This is a Nicaraguan Puro. It has Corojo 99 wrapper, Corojo 99 binder and filler, composed of Corojo 99 and Carrillo 98 from, how do you say, Jalapa, Jalapa, and Esteli. The filler leaves were harvested in 2011 and 12.
Okay. So my warped cigar is out because I think that's Ecuadorian. Yeah, you were. Good job, man. Good job. Yeah, so my guess is out, and I'm pretty sure. I know it's terrible that I don't know, but I'm pretty sure the rare leaf, the Agnarosa rare leaf. I don't think that's a Corojo wrapper.
Maybe not the rare leaf, but I know they do a Corojo something. But yeah.
But I know mine's out for sure because I know it is. But we were right with Nicaragua. Now I didn't know it was Nicaraguan Puro. So, and for those of you that don't know what a Puro means, when you hear the word Puro, that means all of the tobacco comes from the same area. So Nicaragua, in this case, Nicaragua. So now I'm even a little bit more not confused, but
The clue help at all? It's a good clue.
It's a good clue. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a good
definitely
clue.
a good clue.
It's a great clue.
I was honestly expecting the clues to be something like it was made from Nicaragua, or this was the wrapper, not the whole blend. Like, yeah,
we can tell Hesper did her homework on this cigar. Um, hmm. So on the last guess, are we going to take the third clue before we guess? since obviously.
Yeah, I guess since it's the last
Yeah.
guess,
Um,
see if it sways your guess or whatever.
so the 8th episode was on the New World Decenio by AJ Fernandez, and that's up there, in my opinion. Cigars that I've smoked this year, I would say the My Father Blue and the
That was really
Decenio
good.
are up there as far as I know. They're probably not going to win Cigar of the Year, but in my mind, they're
Well, I was
definitely
about to
up
say,
there.
have you been working? Because we will do our own list, I think.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
talked
yeah,
about that. Do at least the top 10. I don't know if we'll go 25,
No,
but
no, yeah. Well,
of cigars that we smoked this year, not, do any kind of blinds or anything like Cigar Aficionado does, but just, like I've been trying to keep notes on my phone if I smoke something that's really good, like, oh, this might go on my list kind of thing.
yeah. So, actually, the Mummy was good too. So
Mummy was good.
so
And that Boris Karloff,
Yeah.
which was, that was January, so that was this year.
so we're definitely building
Yeah.
a good list for the top 10.
And see if anything from Ebor makes it.
Yeah. But those two, the My Father and the Decenio. But anyways, all that being said, if you haven't checked it out yet, check out episode 8, which is the review of the New World Decenio, which is the newest one by AJ Fernandez. Amazing cigar.
That was really good.
Yeah. And definitely box worthy. I bought a box. So check that out, and let us know what you think of that review. Let us know what else you guys want to see. We have lots of ideas. We can keep doing a lot of reviews, or we can do fun things like this. Let us know what you guys want to see. We're planning on doing a episode where we go to a local cigar shop and we put together our own samplers. And we're trying to figure out if we're going to have them pick cigars and we pick out of the cigars that they give us, or we're trying to decide where do we go in there and, for a certain amount of money, this is a sampler that I would get. We might do both. So stay tuned for that. But you getting any new notes from the cigar? We both talked about the hay, talked about the cedar. The pepper has definitely fallen off.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sure if I
still
had
got that subtle like sweetness. I can't pinpoint what exactly it is, but there is something there.
I'm picking up what I feel on that last puff, almost like a leathery taste right now. Yeah, it's a good cigar.
It is definitely a good cigar.
And the age.
Hopefully it's not something like discontinued. You can still get them.
Hopefully these weren't the last 3 in my humidor. But I will say this. I will say this though. I haven't paid this much attention to a cigar in a really long time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get every note that I possibly can to see.
Well, also, I like the idea of not having any preconceived notions about what, we'll probably get this out of that cigar. I know I've had it before, and this is what I got before. But like I said, it does taste familiar. And I've tiptoed on an idea for my final guess.
I know you said you have an idea. I have an idea. With the clues given. Do you want to try to smoke it down a little more, or do you want to try to give a guess and see get before or after the third clue, or do you want the third clue?
Well, I guess if we're only giving one more guess, we should get the clue before we guess, right?
Yes, I agree. And again, my wife did an awesome job with these Guess the Cigar bands. Um, so, Hesper, go ahead and give us the third clue while we're still trying to decide and smoke. May or may not help us.
Okay, clue number 3. This aficionados can expect a combination of earthy tones, hints of spice, and natural sweetness, and it's medium to full strength.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
you're right on with your notes that you're tasting.
Yeah, I was definitely thinking medium-ish
Yeah.
as far as strength.
Yeah. I just picked up something else. I'm trying to put my. I feel like I'm smoking it kind of fast because I'm trying to.
want to get to the
Yeah.
the answer.
All right. So Nicaraguan Puro,
2015.
2015, and I want to say, so Trey, we were together. How many years have we been going to Ybor Cigar Festival?
This year will be our 4th.
Okay, so 4 years ago, the first time we went to the Ybor Cigar Festival, the Heritage Festival,
Mm-hmm.
I believe, and I have a photographic memory, I believe we're on the back row where all the where the vendors were, but where the boutique brands were.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe we shook hands and met the maker of this cigar.
I think I'm leaning the same way.
And I think he actually gave you a Joe Rogan cigar.
Yeah, yeah. That's what if it's what I think. I'm thinking the same thing.
And again, we did not know this,
So who's the company?
but just knowing,
Foundation.
yeah, Foundation, and I'm gonna say the Wise Man.
The Elway Winsay.
Yes.
Good
Thank
job.
you.
Good job.
I did not know how to pronounce that.
Which translates to the Wise Man.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have a box? There's a lot of them.
Because we both bought a box last year.
They
If you
changed
know
the name.
about it, they rebranded the Wiseman, the Maduro, and the Corojo. I think it's a Carrillo now, or maybe it's still a Corojo. I don't know, but the blends have tweaked, and they are.
Box.
That is the original Elway Winsay.
So we guessed it right, and again, we did not have a clue. She
I
put all
honestly
this
didn't
together.
think we were going to get it.
I didn't think we were either. But between clue number 1 and clue number 3, I know you said we weren't going to get much off of clue number 3. No, was it number 3? Which one did you say was the Nicaraguan Puro?
Those two.
Number 2.
Okay,
Yeah.
so clues 1 and 2 definitely helped
Yeah.
out. I think it's cool that we were pretty much spot on from the get-go. You know, not with necessarily our guesses, but with our flavor notes,
Mm-hmm.
where we thought that they came from, and the wrapper.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's almost like we know what we're doing.
almost.
Yeah.
I mean, not quite, but almost. You know.
Be trickier.
Yeah.
I'll have to visit a cigar shop and buy some.
And we really had no clue. Like, she put all this together. We told her what we wanted to do. She put all this together. I honestly, and just being straight with you, I thought that she was going to pull a Karen Berger cigar.
Yeah.
That was my first instinct.
Okay.
But I was like, that'll be too easy for you guys.
and you know, not just because she said she was going to pull the halftime, but we knew she wasn't. I knew she wasn't going to pull the halftime, but I thought it was going to be a Karen Berger, And then I knew by the size, obviously, I knew it wasn't a Karen burger at that point in time. But yeah, I think we did pretty darn
It was
good
fun.
first time. So right now we're 1-0.
1-0. We'll see.
So we'll see if we keep on the winning section. We'll plan on doing one of these. What do you think? Once a month, maybe?
Yeah, at least as long as you guys like it. I mean, I had fun doing it. It was, break up the reviews, which I don't mind doing the reviews. I don't want to just only do reviews, unless that's what you guys want. Let us know in the comments.
Well, we called this podcast Leaf and Life.
Yeah.
So we always wanted to be about cigars and bourbon, and but we also wanted to be about life, about other things other than just reviewing cigars.
Right.
That's why we do the news segment. That's why we talk about what's going on in our lives and stuff like that, because there's obviously more to it than that. You know what I mean? So that's why we named
what
this.
Cigars are about. I mean, yeah, it's about smoking a cigar, enjoying the cigar, but it's also about the brotherhood, the camaraderie. I know some of the most generous people I've ever met have been cigar people. Like, it's just, and it's like, I mean, we've said before, it's the great equalizer. There's all kinds of walks of life that smoke cigars, and you get sitting with somebody, they could be a multimillionaire, or they could be, barely scraping by and just had enough money to go get a cigar, and you can sit down and enjoy yourself with them.
Yep. Well, I think that we're going to go ahead and enjoy the final third of this cigar. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave us a comment. Let us know if you did, so we know to keep doing this kind of thing. And again, we'll expand, like Hesper said. Next time, she'll go buy cigars and not necessarily do one out of the humidor.
She's trying to stump us next time, I guarantee you.
Or maybe she will. Well, we were nervous that she was going to go to the Madura Room and which is one of the local cigar lounges around here, and have the owner there who's well versed in cigars. We were nervous that she was going to tell him what it was for, and we were going to. What was it you said earlier today? I hope it's not a Connecticut, and I hope it's not a.
Yeah, or Perdomo. Nothing against Perdomo.
Yeah.
I just don't smoke that much of them, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been anything recognizable. But
Exactly. So,
and we don't smoke a ton of Connecticut. So.
Yeah. Yeah, if it was a Connecticut, that would be the only time I would hope that it's a Karen burger,
Yeah.
because that's about the only Connecticut I smoke on a regular basis. But yeah, it's definitely one of those things. But I have a feeling the next time it's going to be even more. It's going to be a little bit harder, and we're going to be guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So
anyway.
look for us to be 1-1 after the next one.
Anyways, we hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, like, subscribe, comment, share, and definitely comment. Let us know what you guys want to see. Let us know if you like this, because if you like this, we'll continue to do this kind of thing.
Yeah.
But we hope you guys have a good night. Light them up.
Keep them lit.